For this SOP, we're going to be focusing on directions for a task or an activity. So, what we kind of want you to think and ask yourself these questions to think about. Are your directions easy to understand? Do students know exactly what to do? If the task is complex, are you able to break down that task into smaller pieces or parts to help students feel like they're being more successful and they're able to cross things off their list? Maybe you need to model the lesson. Or do you need to provide maybe video directions so students can go back and rewatch as many times as they need to? And do you need to provide visuals to help students understand exactly what to do? So on slide 3, these are resources that you're able to use for directions for task. These can help you when you're modeling a lesson, maybe you're using visuals, scaffolds, different check-ins. These can all kind of be there to help support these multi-type step directions that students sometimes often struggle with in the classroom. So the first part is model it. Maybe you can do a live mini lesson with the students and model these behaviors of what they're supposed to do, the thinking process, and just kind of talking it out with the students each step by step process. Or even having a model of the finished product for students to see what is expected, what is this supposed to look like. Maybe even providing like a rubric or something like that could also help. The next one is modeling the lesson using video. This resource right here has a video tutorial on how to kind of use YouTube and videos and how you want to create your content and how you kind of want to align it. So, this is a great resource if you're looking to add videos into your classroom. It can also save you time and you can reuse those videos every time you do that task, or you can quickly remake it. Usually, my videos take no longer than 5 minutes. Visuals. Maybe you want to again create videos using screencasts so you can walk with step by step explaining the process. Or maybe you want to use like a wonder wall, kind of explaining from the beginning to the end those learning intentions. So, walking out, okay, what are we learning? Why are we learning it? How are you going to show it? And then what are we doing this whole week? So, again, explaining the whole step by step process can help. So, showing the students that end goal, but then breaking it up into bit sized pieces, maybe throughout the week, saying you must have this part of your essay done. You must have the body paragraph done by Tuesday, and so on. Down here is additional resources on teacher clarity. Sharon Casamelia did a session on this, and I always go back to this slide deck. So, this is a great resource if you're just trying to figure out learning intention, success criteria, and all of that kind of stuff. That can really help with clarity in the learning experience for students. Another idea is maybe breaking down your steps into a roadmap. So, for example, on this slide right here, see if I can find it. This is like a big writing project. It breaks it up into smaller pieces so students know exactly what part they need to do in order to get to their final draft over here. So, again, everything's broken down into smaller pieces, and students are able to move their game piece along this roadmap in order to show success rather than just saying, complete this final draft. Students know, okay, I need to first work on my paragraph, my topic paragraph. Then I need to brainstorm ideas. Then I need to create a hook. Then I need to do this. So, again, breaking up that bigger piece into a roadmap can really help students' understanding and ideas. Another idea is adding multiple videos. So, again, maybe using that roadmap idea and placing in different videos. So, I really like this first example here. This one might be a video, task, maybe video again, teacher checkpoint. Okay, adding those different teacher checkpoints in can help as well to make sure students are on the right track. But also, just placing a video link right in here can help them go back, rewatch what they're doing rather than okay you told them all and one day on Monday and now it's Thursday and they forgot what step to do. So again, breaking that down into smaller pieces can really help students. Another idea is check-ins. Walk around the room. Here is maybe some SOPs for when you're stuck, what students can do. They can, fill out a Google form, use Classroom Q. What are they going to do if they get stuck on those directions? Maybe you want to use a scrum board where students check in and they tell you exactly where they're at the end of each day. So that way you know where they're at, and if there's any questions, they can ask them as well. So again, just checking in with students, walking around, and then maybe doing some conferencing. This resource, again, do not do everything on this list. Pick and choose what's going to work for your classroom and customize and adapt. Also, with this resource, know that it is ongoing and we are continually adding resources. So you might want to check back for additional resources as well. Here are just some examples of ways that you could do this. You could provide a Google slide where it has step by step directions. Maybe there's a video, and then step one, step two, step three, and so on. Another idea is just putting it all maybe in a Google Draw or something like this, the angle, and then each of the different steps. Okay, so just another idea of how you can provide this clarity to your students using directions for task.